Hello everyone, welcome to my seminar presentation. Today I'm honored to present our research titled Analysis of Technology Used in Physical Education, Systematic Literature Review. My name is Kurni Premaningsih and this research was co-authored by my colleagues Mrs. Aniratul Khoryah and Mr. Mojfami Abdul Aziz from the Faculty of Sports Science at Universitas Negeri Semarang. As we approach 2029, technology is fundamentally transforming every aspect of education. In this presentation, I will discuss how digital tools are reshaping physical education, global trends in the literature over the past 5 years, and practical steps we can take to overcome implementation barriers in school. Let's begin. Let's explain why this research is so important. Traditional physical education has long relied on direct physical demonstration and verbal instruction. However, the integration of digital technology into physical education aims to expand access to information, strengthen collaboration, and spur learning innovation, as emphasized by Halim et al. 2022. Furthermore, research by Stevens and Safit in 2021 demonstrate the multimedia technology makes lesson more flexible, highly interactive, and well documented. However, the impact is not merely conceptual. It also has a direct effect on physical abilities. A significant study by Lee and Wong in 2021 saw why AI sport training significantly optimized students' core physical attributes, namely strength, speed, endurance, and agility. Therefore, the urgency of our research lies in identifying how these technologies can be systematically implemented to maximize student performance and engagement. To achieve the objective, we applied a highly structured systematic literature review methodology. We aligned our procedure with the strict criteria of the Prisma flowchart guidelines as outlined by Vandemela et al. In 2023. Our search strategy was high target. We collect literature published within the last 5 years using global recognized search engines, namely Sinta and Scopus. Such queries prioritize the core keywords technology and physical education. To ensure maximum academic inclusive and prevent access gaps, we limit our review exclusive to peer-review open access articles. This allowed us to obtain a transparent, high-quality, and robust dataset for subsequent thematic analysis. Now, on the side, you can see the transparent screening stage of our systematic review progress. We began the identification stage, where an initial search of database yield a large number of 1,404 records. In the screening stage, we applied filters based on publication period, document type, and language, and remove duplicate and subjective terms, leaving 271 highly relevant candidate articles. Finally, in the eligibility stage, we conduct an intensive qualitative review using the relevance GASP. The rigorous screening narrowed our scope to 10 high-impact core articles that met every eligibility criterion. This systematic screening ensured that the conclusion of our review are based on highly credible, validated, and target scientific evidence. Before diving into the specific technologies, let's look at the quantitative landscape of scientific output. This chart maps out the publication trends of the 2071 screened article between 2022 and 2029. This fluctuating pattern indicates a dynamic research field. While the initial post-pandemic boom drove early technology adoption, research the subsequent years reflect a field that is maturing, shifting from broad discussion to more specifically empirical investigation. Now, let us examine the core technologies identified in the literature. Foremost among these is combination of virtual reality or VR and artificial intelligence or AI. According to Mo and Chen 2024, integrating VR with AI enables high fidelity simulation of complex physical activities. This not only sparks students' learning interest but also predicate fitness levels and significantly minimize severe injury risks by letting students practice in controlled virtual environments. Furtfor and Wang et al. 2022 argue that interactive multimedia and game-fed training tools promote immersive and highly personalized training environments. Rather than relying on one-size-fits-all demonstration, teachers can use this platform to cater different physical capability levels, creating an cooperative, game-fed space where students will have to explore movement and improve their motor skill. This slide presents a deeper analysis of the 10 selected studies that form the heart of our qualitative synthesis. First, NASWAN 2029 demonstrates that implementing wearable tracker like Fitbit significantly enhances physical activity monitoring and boosts pedagogical effectiveness. Second, wireless sensors have emerged as a powerful tool for life assessment. Feng 2022 saw that the sensor allow teachers to track real-time motion accuracy, creating automated motion correction models. Third, robotic and game-fed platforms as analyzed by Ponce et al. 2022 and Sakir et al. 2025 significantly strengthen intrinsic motivation and active participation, especially in children, by turning physical exercise into a playful and interactive adventure. Other review studies, such as Yang 2024 and Giwang 2022, successfully model how these tools transition our classrooms from static, lecture-heavy space into dynamic, digital hubs of motion. Despite this massive benefit, we must be realistic about the obstacle. Our review identified clear implementation bottlenecks, which are divided into barriers and strategic solution. On the left, we see major challenge a critical lack of digital facilities in school, as noted by Yaman 2008. The high cost of VR and sensor equipment and a lack of digital literacy and confidence among teachers to build multimedia-driven lesson plans, Hui et al. 2024. To resolve this, on the right, the literature points to clear strategic solutions. First, we must provide to continuous technological and pedagogical training for physical education teachers. Second, schools must allocate a dedicated portion of their budget specifically for digital physical education infrastructure. Finally, we can implement cost-effective learning models using accessible smartphone apps to bridge the digital divide. In conclusion, our systematic review brings us to three primary takeaways. First, digital integration ranging from AI and VR to interactive sensor significantly increase student engagement, motivation, and physical training performance. Second, technology is only as good as the educator using it. Improving teachers' pedagogical and technical competency is absolutely vital for successfully technology adoption. Finally, we must foster strong collaborative synergy between governments, schools, and local communities to eliminate infrastructure disparities across Indonesian schools, ensuring that every student gets to benefit from modern, teach-driven physical education. That brings me to the end of my presentation. I will leave you with a final thought. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, and technology is the breakthrough that changes. Thank you very much for your time and attention.